So the wait is over. The fourth express entry draw has happened again, and I'm very happy. I'll tell you the reason why. Because it's a good news. It's a very good news. The number of people who have been invited has increased, whereas the score has also went down. Not that much, but yes, it's a very positive news. It's an improvement. It's a progressive thing. It's something which we should be quite be hopeful for, that in coming draws the number of invitations which are being issued will increase. So we'll start from the beginning. So express entry draws this year started to happen on July 6, 2022. The first draw which happened invited just 1500 applicants with a CRS score of 557. Then the second draw which happened on July 20, 2022, in which 1750 applicants were invited, which was an increase of 250 people, and the CRS score also went down. The CRS score came to 542. Then the third draw happened on August 3, 2022, in which 2000 people were invited, and the CRS again came down to 533. And now the fourth draw, the fourth express entry FSW draw of 2022 has happened, and again there has been an increase of 250 applicants who have been invited, and the score is 525. So even though many of you may seem that 525 is a higher score, that is, it is on a higher end of the spectrum, but then hey, the number of applicants are increasing. The number of applicants who are being invited, they are increasing gradually. In each draw we are seeing a uniform increase of 250 applicants, and right now if you look on your computer screen, you will see the current distribution of candidates who are in the express entry pool. And as you can very well see that there are 8000 applicants who are between 501 to 600. So even though there are 8000 applicants, but even if we do a simple maths, so say 2250 applicants have been invited in this draw, and I'm very hopeful that in the next draw 2500 applicants will be invited. So in each month the total aggregate applicants who are getting an invite are approximately 4000, which is a very good news. It will help all the applicants who are outside Canada, who have tried to do everything to take their score to a next level. It will help all of them if 4000 to 5000 applicants are getting an invite. So I would say today's draw is a very strong and a positive inclination towards what's coming in future. But here I would like to add one note of caution for everyone. Lately we are receiving lot of inquiries from lot of applicants who are right now outside Canada, and someone has shown them a false hope that you come to Canada on visitor visa, and after reaching to Canada, you get that visitor visa converted to a work permit. So let me be very brutally honest with you. This is possible, but it is not applicable on everyone. I will make a detailed video on this for sure, but just an advice to everyone whosoever will watch this video, if अगर आपको ऐसा कोई प्रॉमिस किया गया है एंड इसके एवज में एंड in return for this favor or return for this job offer, someone is asking you money, that is illegal. It is not allowed in Canada, and then you're operating in a gray area. So tomorrow if something wrong happens, then you do not have any legal recourse available for your actions, because you were yourself wrong at the first step. And we'll talk about this. I have been listening lately to a lot of news that people are even being given a fabricated work permit on their passport. So you have to be very careful regarding what you choose. So coming back to the current express entry draw, if you are losing points, if your age is increasing, you're going above 30 and you'll be 31 soon, 32 soon, maybe 35, 36, whatever your age is. If you are going above 30, you are losing 5 points with each passing year, and that is not a good news for you. So I always say in all my express entry videos that the most simplest ways to increase your score and to exponentially increase your chances and to get closer to a PR, to a Canadian PR, are just two options which are the most easiest, out of which one is little expensive, but then yes, it opens a lot of doors for you. The first one is try to increase your IELTS score, because if you are sitting on CLB 9, that is 8,777, every 0.5 increase from here will take your score a little bit further. And if you can get a CLB 10, then there's nothing better than that. A CLB 10 score is always good. The second option, which might be suitable for a lot of applicants, is study permit. And trust me, if someone tells you that mature students do not get study permit, and Canada is not giving study permit to mature students. If you have a family, if you have a spouse, if you have a kid, you will not be getting a study permit, then they are lying to you. This is not true. This is not at all true. The only thing is, you have to be very, very careful with your course selection and what you submit in your application. It plays a very important role, and I'll tell you why we are lately seeing a lot of rejections on study permit pathway. The reason being, if you're going to someone who is suggesting you college or a course based on the amount of commission they will get from that particular college or course, then trust me, you will not be getting a right advice. The advice which you'll be getting will be motivated by external circumstances which are not even in your control. They are being controlled by the person who is giving you advice. And what I believe is, you should choose a course which best justifies an applicant, past credentials, his present credentials, and can also help in building a strong case in front of IRCC. So if you're coming on study permit, or if you're planning for study visa and you're going to someone, I won't name anyone, if you're going to someone who is just suggesting you college and telling you that they won't charge you anything because they get commission from college, trust me, it may not be the best choice for you. You need to be very careful, and always make sure that the person who is submitting your study permit application to IRCC. So there are two steps. One is submitting an application to college, that everyone can do on your behalf. The person who is getting a commission, he will do on your behalf. But the second point is submitting your application to IRCC. Many consultants, many of the well-established companies around the world, they are not licensed. What they do is, they apply to IRCC on your behalf. So IRCC never knows that the student applied through a consultant. They will know whatever has been submitted by you, and you are responsible for your application. And in my experience, what I have seen is very less value addition done by so-called commission-based consultants. So choose wisely. This is about your future, and even one refusal affect your profile. So make sure the course selection is determined by you and your own interest, not by someone else's interest. So having said that, these are the two best options. But yes, study permit pathway is little bit expensive. You need to weigh everything, if that is good for you or if that is not good for you, and then take a well calculated decision. But if you are having your hopes on express entry, if you are having your hopes on direct PR pathway, then be hopeful. Be really hopeful, because this is a very good news. In each draw, like 4 draws have happened till date, and in each draw we have seen a seldom increase of 250 applicants who are getting an invite, which is again a good news. So don't be disheartened. Don't let anyone demotivate you, telling you don't have any options. Be hopeful, and trust me, hopes even move mountains. So this is nothing. The only request is, be practical as well. So if your score is 400, CRS is never dropping to 400. So you need to be practical. You need to see if you qualify for a PNP or not, and then take a well calculated decision. So this was it in this video. Hopefully whenever the next express entry draw will happen, some miracle will happen, and we'll see 3,000 applicants getting an invite, and you all getting closer to your journey. So this was it in this video, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Views are coming, lot of you are watching the videos, but we are not getting subscribers. So please do not forget to like, subscribe and share our channel. Thank you guys.